Hello, I'm going to be trying out the OXO Good Grip Spiralizer. And zucchini I've already spiralized and turned out really good. I'm going to try carrot today. So the first thing I'm going to do though is do the zucchini so that you can see how easy it is. And I'm going to give you a couple of tips. When I first got this and I tried it out on my counter, I didn't realize there was a lever in the front that helps it suction to the counter. So it was rocking back and forth and it was very annoying. And I've since learned you flip that gray lever to your left and it really holds it firmly. Now there is this part where the food holder, which is this right here, this part keeps getting pushed out and pushed out and pushed out as you spiralize, which makes sense. It's all attached. It's all one piece. And that's a problem if you have a plate that you want to catch your zoodles or your sweet potato noodles or your carrot noodles. So I'm using a mat so it's nice and flat. It'll slide right up. And the zoodles and the carrot noodles will just continue to accumulate on my silicone mat and not on my countertop. So the first thing that I've done to prep the vegetables is I've cut off the stem end and the more pointy end. And I did the same thing on my carrot. Now the carrot ended up with a good amount right here that can't be spiralized. If I find a way to spiralize the teeny little tips, then I will do another video later on. But I'm going to go ahead and do the zucchini so you can see what the process is. So the first thing you want to do is make sure it's lined up. There's this metal thing right here. It's the circle. And the middle of the zucchini is going to go on that. Then I'm going to slide in the food holder. And this zucchini is a little bent, so it might turn out kind of funny. But you just push in as you spiralize. And I've got my paring knife ready. After I do like 4 rotations, I'm going to cut so that the noodles are not like 3 feet long. And 2, 3, 4, cut again. 3, 4, and they're kind of breaking, so I'm not sure why that is. They're actually coming out very short this time, but I've got one that's getting very long. And I'm also using the spaghetti blade. There's 3 different blades that come with this. And I think that's the shape of my zucchini that's making it go through both sides of the blade, one that cuts it very short and one that continuously does the circular rounding. But I'm going to make a lovely Asian-inspired zoodle salad with these noodles. So that's why I want to have the carrot spiralized as well. Now one thing, I'm getting near the end, I'm going to show you what happens with the zucchini. So the very center of the zucchini has gone through that one section, and there goes the food holder. I'm going to have to wash it off. So this is the very center of the zucchini. I'm going to wash this. Oh, it's just the handle. Yay. So the handle comes loose very easily, but I think that's to make cleanup really easy. Now I'm going to get the zucchini or the carrot ready to go. And I want to get the fat in. This will be the first time I've done a carrot, so this will be interesting to see how it works. So I'm putting the fat end on that circular section, and then the small end on the handle. So you get to find out how this works right along with me. And my spiralizers come loose from the counter, so I'm going to flip that lever one more time. Aha, it's not working very well. As a matter of fact, it's not working at all. So I'm going to flip it, cut off the part that was going through the center, and put the small section and then the big section on the food holder. I'm really hopeful this works because I spiralize a lot of carrots, and this is what I tear my fingers up in my manual one. And it's coming out already. It's coming off of that. So let me cut again. So you'd have to use a really fat carrot to get it to spiralize properly. Aha. Okay, so the fatter the better with carrots. So if you have really small carrots, it's probably not going to work very well. So look for very large carrots in your produce section if you plan on spiralizing a carrot. And keep in mind that half of it, or the very center core of it, is not going to be spiralized at all. So it'll make a good snack. I have zoodles coming out, or not zoodles any longer, I guess these are koodles, coming out both sides of the blade. Which is kind of unusual. So I can't wait to try sweet potatoes. And what I would do for sweet potatoes, I would look for some that are uniform in size. So that way it's taking into account that this food holder is very large and the surface area of the blades is pretty large too. But you wouldn't want to waste too much. So if you have them uniform in size, not too skinny on one end and not too thick on the other end, you'll have better results. And you'll see, I'm going to show what the results look like as soon as I get to the end of this. But it's definitely worth getting because with the smaller ones that are more, lower price, they're effective. But for carrots, you end up having to get in there with your knuckles to turn the bottom half of the carrot. And you can tear up your knuckles really bad on the blades because they're very sharp. Okay. So I'm going to show you what the carrot noodles look like. So they turned out pretty good. And I think there's a good balance between the zucchini and the carrots as far as the amount. So I'm not going to do another carrot, and I'm going to snack on these so that I don't throw them out. Although I do have a composter, so I'm going to put all the waste that I don't use in the composter. But I hope that's helpful, and I would definitely recommend getting the OXO Good Grip Spiralizer because it does stay pretty well attached to your countertop. And if it comes loose, it's very quick to get it fixed again. So, bye.